He drove 4 hours to fish a famous redfish flat. The locals were already gone by the time he arrived. He left the house at 5 in the morning. 4-hour drive to a famous coastal bend flat he'd been reading about for 2 years. Pulled into the boat ramp at 9. A local guide was loading up. Session already done? The guide nodded. We launched at 4:30. Fished the incoming. Tide went slack at 8. Loaded up. He stood there doing the math. The guide had already put his clients on fish, fought them, photographed them, released them, cleaned the boat, and was heading home before he had even backed his truck down the ramp. The flat he'd driven 4 hours to fish was done for the day. Not because the fish left, because the tide left. Here's what that morning cost him. Nothing he couldn't fix. He pulled out his phone, checked the next incoming cycle. 4:22 the following morning. He booked a cheap motel room, set his alarm for 3:45, launched in the dark, was on the flat before first light with a moving tide and no one else within 2 miles. Caught 7 redfish before 8 o'clock. The flat didn't fail him. His timing had, and he only had to make that mistake once. The fish are almost always there. The tide is not always moving. Know which one is the variable before you make the drive. Drop a comment if bad tide timing has ever cost you a session you drove a long way for. And follow for the planning knowledge that makes every long drive worth it.